Well, inside Baltimore City classroom, students learn skills to succeed in adulthood. But outside the classroom, a mentorship program offers a different kind of path to achievement in Baltimore City, looking for adults to step into these roles. And joining us now from City Schools is Dr. Sophia Rudisill Holmes. They call her Dr. Rudy. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So tell me about this, because we spoke before about mentorship. This can change a kid's life.
Yep. So there's significant research globally and locally where we know that the impact can reduce challenges that they might have in terms of socially, and it increases the sense of belonging. It helps with the academics. It can help with engagement with youth. Just if you think of having that person who cares walking alongside you, navigating complex systems, it'll help you with each of the pivots and turns. So we know for a fact that mentoring does work.
Right.
We just need more mentors.
Right, and the thing is, like, you're just offering your expertise, not even just in your profession, but just life in general. I think can change the young kid's life.
And being able to have that person that you can talk with, just not necessarily family or a friend, but maybe that person you can just talk about regular things. We see a lot of success with near-peer mentoring. That is, that college student is close to age with young people. And some of the things that we're hearing from our young people are, I was just able to talk about college and I realized that it's not, that hard of a reach. So just having that person to have the conversation with, just the thought partnership, processing, and just things that you normally would want your friend to do, but now you have this person. Ideal is sometimes when they are able to help you focus in on your goals, where they are coming from the profession that you're interested. What we're hearing from our young people is that they want to connect with folks that are coming from professions that they're interested. So that's like a double win for us. Yeah.
I like what you're doing now. Just a little bit of peer pressure for mentors. You can have this challenge. So if we went to City, if we know any other City College folks, we want them to join in. And it's a big challenge I think people will answer.
Yes. So we have this huge challenge. What we know is that only in Baltimore, I have, I could be anywhere in the world and I can see someone who looks totally different from me and they will say, what high school? Once we know we were from Baltimore, they'll say, what high school did you go to?
No doubts, first question.
And it's not about college, university, or anything. It's literally what high school you went to. So we know that's what's special about Baltimore. We know that Baltimore is a beautiful place with a lot of folks who have a warm heart, who are trying to find ways to give in the community. This is one of those ways. Why not leverage it? Represent your school.
Sure.
Like whatever school it is. I know some cases, some schools no longer exist, but we still want to elevate that and show love in that space. So we're challenging folks to essentially sign up. Once you sign up, we will train you. Once we train you, we will match you to a mentor. You got to let us know what high school you went to. And then that's how we're going to know who the winner is. Now, I know you're probably going to ask me, when is the challenge over, right?
It never ends?
It kind of never ends.
I like that.
But in the spring, we want to kind of say, hey, this is what it's looking like. And then based off of what we get from it, we're hoping to be able to say annually, this is a thing. And maybe it ends up at a tailgate or I don't know. But the idea is that we really want folks to come back, And then the thing is that when you sign up as an alum, you don't necessarily have to mentor at your school.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying to see who can push and get the most alum. Because we're also reaching out to alumni associations to talk with them about, hey, spread the word. Can you win? Who's the best? We know City would be.
Obviously,
of course.
City would be.
And listen, no offense.
Mentoring is a two-way street. So I know that the focus is on the young person, but I feel like something comes back to the mentee who's giving time here.
Absolutely. We know in terms of research and lived experience that you always get more than you realized, more than you anticipated. You think you're going in to help someone and you end up being the one who gets the help. Why? Because you're raising self-awareness, you're having these conversations, you're opening up your heart to have compassion. It just creates this natural human development cycle that creates an opportunity for you to walk away with more. So you get more than what you anticipated as a mentor. I
love it.
And it's easy to do.
Right. There's no
That's the
special
other piece.
skill you need
I
to
think
do.
people think of it as like another job. It's not another job. You can, do 30 minutes. Maybe you can mentor during your lunchtime. Maybe you can mentor after school.
No special skills needed here.
Nope. We train you.
Yeah, we have a graphic of your Instagram page. This is where folks can go to sign up. Only have about 30 seconds left or so. But if they go here, I think there's a link beneath the profile picture, right?
Yep, there's a link, and it'll say Alumni Challenge sign up.
Okay, and the picture, listen, if you need anything to like inspire you, the pictures and the videos on here, you'll see young people who I think, well, if you're not inspired yet, just take a look at this, and I think you'll understand why this is so important. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you so
It's
much
good to
for
see
having
you,
me.
as
Yep.
always.
Okay.
City forever, of
Yep.
course.
Yep.